Welcome to This Week in East Brunswick. Today we welcome Al Nygren back to the EBTV studio as he sits down with director, writer, and actor Evan Weinstein for a Filmmaker interview as part of the New Jersey Film Festival fall lineup. Then Patrolman Craig Hoover of the East Brunswick Police Department's Project 18 Community Policing Unit brings us a new Street Smart episode where he will share some tips on how to protect your home or business from burglars. And we have another segment of Read This Book, where you can hear from residents and librarians what books they have been reading lately. All this plus a look at some special upcoming events at the library and a look back at a one-of-a-kind flash mob that took place in the East Brunswick Municipal Courtyard with the help of the East Brunswick Arts Commission and some talented friends. So stay with us. This Week in East Brunswick starts now.
Hello everyone, Al Nygren back here with another Filmmaker interview for the New Jersey Film Festival. In case you folks don't know, the New Jersey Film Festival is a year-round film festival. We offer programs in the fall, the spring, and in the summer. And they're call for entry festivals, which means we get over 1,000 entries combined, and we show about 60 or 70 of the best of those. Films are submitted from around the world, and each week during the festival you'll get a filmmaker interview. Today, I have Evan Matthew Weinstein, who's actually a Jersey native, and his film, Leaving Circadia, is going to be our opening feature film on September 12th, and it's a wonderful independent film made with a cast of a lot of Rutgers grads, which we didn't know when we were watching the film.
Yeah.
At the same time, we're really proud to show your indie film. It's made with a lot of heart, and it shows the chemistry between you and the actors. And I must say, you do a lot in this film. You're the director, you're the writer, and you're the lead actor. So, as I said to you before, you're like Orson Welles.
Yeah, well, except I said that guy is a genius and industrious, and he churned out a lot of work, and he, if I could have half of 1% of, I really appreciate that.
No,
half
you have more than that.
You
should really be proud.
Well, you know, the great thing about this is, you know, everybody knew each other, and everybody sort of, it was a labor of love.
Tell us a little bit about the film so folks can know what they're going to see.
All right. Well, it's basically a story about people in their late 20s, turning 30, and it's sort of coming to terms with coming into new responsibilities in life. You know, a lot of people feel that they've been settling in a career maybe, or something that they didn't necessarily intend on. Yeah, and a lot of movies out there are about post-college. So I wanted to do something about post-college. Mm-hmm. And I just have to say that everybody that worked on, you know, a movie isn't made alone. You know, everybody contributed to this and carried their weight. And it's not just me. You know, it's a whole crew of people, a lot of great actors, and everybody did a great job doing it. And yeah, and to bring that story to life. And hopefully people can identify with the characters turning 30 and getting more responsibilities and following your heart. You know, that's a theme.
And you call it a dramedy.
Yeah, well, you know, my favorite movies are like slice of life, like, you know, drama, comedy. So I don't think you can really define anything. You can't even define it as drama, comedy, but you need something to with, you know, when telling people what they're going to see. But, you know, I like to just, you know, if I can, I like to just capture life. And my goal is to not be pushy or you know, tell people what they should feel.
Well, your film definitely has those two sides. It's definitely a drama.
Yeah.
And there's definitely a lot of funny moments
like a balance.
in the film.
And I think that's the best kind of movie.
Yeah, I agree. And tell us a little bit about the folks that you're working with.
All right, well, I basically executive produced this with Drew Seltzer and Reggie Huck, and our producer, Jesse Tendler. And we got it off the ground. We're also co-produced by Vitaly Boxer, who is our DP, cinematographer. And I hope, you know, I'm probably at this point forgetting a few people, but you know, that's the core producers. It was in Brooklyn. We shot it around I guess end of 2011. It was a long.
Some of it was shot in Jersey though too, right?
We did a lot of B stuff in Jersey. I know, sort of. Oh, and Atlantic City,
Right,
obviously.
The Taj Mahal.
The Taj, yeah. So we did a lot of filming in Atlantic City area, and then B-roll is sort of what you kind of fill in some images and stuff. And it's interesting because there was stuff cut out of the film, because when you make a film, it basically it's about. This film was like an hour longer than it had a lot more to it.
Yeah.
So we cut out certain scenes. There's a driving scene from Atlantic City that you don't need to see, and there's a lot of stuff that you want to cut down. So.
But I thought the look of the film was nice. The picnic scene.
Oh yeah.
Really beautiful shot of greenery. There was other long shots, especially between Tom and Colette. Larissa plays Colette.
Larissa Polanski, yeah. She's Colette, and the sort of, I guess, female protagonist in the film.
Yeah,
I would like to say.
But there's moments that are really shot quite beautifully, and I think, given the fact that it's a low-budget indie feature, it doesn't look like it.
Well, yeah, the thing is that I was living in Brooklyn at the time. I was kind of in Clinton Hill area, Fort Greene. And it was just beautiful. So there was a lot of places. Every movie has a fingerprint, and it has a style, and it all depends on where you film it. And I saw a lot of locations. That's one of the funnest things if you get to direct a film is to kind of scout. Yeah, because you get to really the location is a character, and so we filmed at Prospect Park, which is the picnic scene that you saw.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Since we're just about out of time, I want to say thanks for you to come. And folks, if you want to meet Evan, he's going to be at the screening along with many of the other cast members, beautiful cast members, and guys and gals. And it's going to be on Friday, September 12th. It's actually our opening screening for the competition part of the film festival, and it will be in Voorhees 105 at 7 p.m. There'll be 3 short films prior to the feature. They're Bereavement by Natasha Kermani, Waking Marshall Walker by Gabriel Barone and Bjorn Thorstad, and The Joke's on You by Adrian Colon and Ron Sanders Jr. And a lot of the filmmakers will be there along with these guys. One of the benefits of our film festival is that we're very grassroots. It's not a pretentious festival. Anybody can come. The space seats 250, and we sell out often, so buy your tickets early if you're interested. And you should come because you get to interact with the filmmakers, and there's a Q&A session at the end
that'll be nice.
where you can find out more about the film and do some elbow rubbing. So.
Yay! We don't rub elbows.
Thank you so much for coming, Evan.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, folks.
Thank you. It's great.
Welcome to this edition of Street Smart. I'm Patrolman Craig Hoover with the East Brunswick Police Department's Project 18 Community Policing Unit. In this edition, we're providing a brief security survey for homeowners that they can perform at their own personal home or business. National statistics state that one burglary occurs every 14.6 seconds. Of all burglaries, 60.5% involve forcible entry, and residential properties accounted for 73.9% of all burglary offenses. Remember, when we first start to look at our physical security of our residence, we want to look at appearance, how it looks from the street. Criminals operate with the idea of ability, opportunity, and desire. We want to eliminate as much opportunity for the thief. Obviously, we can't affect their ability to commit a crime, but we can certainly affect their desire as well. When we're looking at the appearance of your residence, remember, we want to have our landscaping where we direct visitors by means of fences, walkways, and shrubs. It's recommended to plant thorny bushes around windows to make illegal entry more difficult and undesirable. Keep your shrubs trimmed and away from your windows so they don't provide a means of concealment for criminals. Cut back tree limbs and large branches that may allow thieves to climb into windows. The use of lighting in security surveys reduces the desire of the thieves. Be sure to use automatic timers all the time. not just when you're away. Utilize specialty lighting products in high security areas, and then be sure to install them around doors, porches, windows, garages, and all other points of entry. Motion detectors in the rear of your property or along entryways or areas that normally remain dark provide illumination. With regard to lighting, create the illusion of your home by using your timers on lights, radios, and even your TV. Make your residence appear occupied, even when no one is home, to help deter criminals. Installing low voltage lighting is a cost-effective way to discourage intruders as well as highlight a house. Remember, the object of lighting is to increase visibility at your home and eliminate hiding places for thieves. Never leave clues that you were away on a trip. Have a trusted neighbor collect your mail and newspapers while you're away so delivered items do not accumulate. Keep some shades and blinds up and curtains open to maintain a normal, everyday appearance in your residence. Never leave a message on your telephone answer machine telling people you're away from home. And arrange for your lawn to be mowed if you're going away for an extended time. Remember, large and ornate hedges may be beautiful, but they also provide a hiding place for burglars who need only a minute to break in through a window or door. If you use a spare or hideaway key, be sure not to advertise or let others know where the key is hidden. Avoid advertising your expensive purchases when putting out recycling or cardboard boxes that may have contained your expensive merchandise. When it comes to windows on your home, remember, window locks or bars may be used to increase overall security, especially in all windows that are accessible from the ground. Use window coverings such as curtains or mini blinds to decrease visibility into your home. Alternatives to increase security may also involve the use of pinning a window so that your plastic security latches aren't easily defeated by criminals. When conducting your security survey, one of the next areas you want to focus on is your doors and lock security. The saying, "you get what you pay for," really rings true with regard to your lock security. Locks by Medco or Slade Primus are heavy-duty locks that are bump-proof. Remember, the lock set is an important part in home security, but is only one component in the overall door security. The lock set also requires the installation of a strong reinforced strike plate and a solid core door to increase your overall security. These three components should be improved as a complete system in order to provide security improvements for your home or business. All exterior doors should be made of metal or solid wood and have strong door hinges on the inside of the door with hidden or non-removable pins. Be sure to install good quality deadbolt locks on all exterior doors and any doors from attached garages. These are quick to spot weak locks that may be easily forced open. Doors should have deadbolt locks with a 1-inch throw and a reinforced strike plate with 3-inch screws at a minimum. Door areas should also be well lighted, and doors should have a wide-angle viewer so that you can see who is outside without opening the door. Be sure to properly install your door frames on all exterior doors and doors from attached garages so they cannot be spread apart. Install strong, reliable deadbolt locks that extend at least 1 inch when in the lock position. Consider double-cylinder deadbolts, keyed inside and outside, or deadbolts with reinforced strike plates. Install good quality deadbolt locks on all exterior doors. On the topic of garage door security, don't rely on your garage door opener for security. Thieves have numerous ways to defeat garage door openers, and once they're inside, they have all the tools at their disposal. It is imperative that the interior door lock be made of the same material that your exterior door to your residence is, and that your interior lock remains locked at all times, and you have a good quality deadbolt also on that door. One of the most popular methods for burglars to gain entry in a house is through the rear sliding glass door. Popular methods include prying of the door, breaking the glass, or lifting the door itself off its track. Well, you as the homeowner can do preventative measures that will inhibit a burglar or at least prevent his attempts to gain entry into your house. The use of Charlie bars, or bars that are inserted across the glass and refrain from the door being pulled back, can be installed. Pinning of the door or doors can also keep the door in its track and prevent it from being lifted to gain access. Homeowners can also purchase through a security firm polyester security film that's installed on top of your glass. Similar to a tint that you would have on a car window, it's installed on your glass. This film will reduce the potential that a burglar breaks through this glass by just throwing a stone or a rock. Remember, thieves and burglars want to get into your house quickly. This film provides a barrier, and they takes much more effort now to break the glass and try to enter your home. If you have tools or large objects in the rear of your property, be sure to lock up your tools, provide a lock on your shed. If you have any large bricks, rocks, or any other objects that may be in the rear of the residence, make sure you secure them so that they're not used to defeat windows or sliding glass doors. If you'd like more information on how to secure your home or business, the Project 18 Community Policing Unit is available for advanced security surveys. Again, I'm Patrolman Craig Hoover of the East Brunswick Police Department's Project 18 Community Policing Unit. Remember to stay safe and be street smart.
The first Hispanic and third woman appointed to the United States Supreme Court, Sonya Sotomayor has become an American icon. Now, in her candid memoir, My Beloved World, she recounts her life from a Bronx housing project to the federal bench, a journey that offers an inspiring testament to her own extraordinary determination and the power of sheer hard work. Sotomayor writes with warmth and intimacy, especially about her family, that you truly get a sense of why she feels like she comes from a beloved world. Yet she does not shrink from writing about hard realities, her juvenile diabetes, the racism she faced, and her difficult relationship with her mother. The writing is clear, engaging, and full of self-deprecating humor, making this an easy, enjoyable read. I wholeheartedly recommend My Beloved World. Note to Spanish readers, this book is available in Spanish.
Just imagine one event that combines eating great food, networking, and learning marketing strategies from top experts to help your business grow. It's happening at the East Brunswick Public Library on September 18th at 5:30 p.m., and we're calling it Networketing Extravaganza. At the Networketing Extravaganza, you'll enjoy delicious food from Chili's East Brunswick, networking with local business people and professionals, and concise 5-minute nuts and bolts presentations on the following marketing topics: the secrets of great relationship building, featuring our New Jersey State Assemblywoman, Nancy Pinkin. What's hot in print marketing today, with Dar Kartachek of Intermedia Print Solutions. Networking secrets from a marketing guru with Tracy Fink, Director of Marketing at Cohn Resnick LLP. Cross-cultural business etiquette by CPA AJ Kumar of Size CPA Services. And what to consider when you're considering social media for your business, with Jennifer Gardella, PhD, of Your Social Media Hour. The Networketing Extravaganza will be held in the main meeting room of the East Brunswick Public Library, 2 Gene Walling Civic Center, East Brunswick, on September 18th, 2014 at 5:30 p.m. This event is sponsored by the Central Jersey Business Alliance, the Business Resource Center at the East Brunswick Public Library, and Chili's Grill and Bar located at 363 Route 18 South, proudly serving America's favorites like no place else. Best of all, admission is free and open to the business community. Space is limited, so arrive early. Registrations are required. To register, please email wanttoattend@gmail.com. For more information, please call 732-690-5496. Ignite the growth of your business. Attend the Networketing Extravaganza at the East Brunswick Public Library on September 18th, 2014 from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. We're looking forward to seeing you there.
At the end of August, East Brunswick Arts Commission board member Bunny Gittleman organized a flash mob of musicians and dancers as part of the Play Me piano display that was in the municipal courtyard.